Head of the Sinan Police Division Senior Superintendent Calvin Small on Monday sought to reassure residents of Steertown that the police will maintain increased presence in the community for as long as necessary. The reassurance came amid a deadly feud between warring factions in the area. Following the shooting deaths of 2 men in Miami Bay on Sunday, fear of violence in the community has heightened. A resident of Steertown, Kevin Taylor, says members of the community are at loss as to what triggered the violence. Mr. Taylor expressed that there is a need for intervention from the government.
The politicians, they are the one who, councillors, the word councillor, that have a meaning, councillor. When you see something like this happen, the councillor is supposed to step in before it gets worse, right? All right, so we really need some form of intervention with the government now. People to see that, listen, we really need changes. Everybody is not the same thing, all right? We have a lot of kids that don't see Christmas. I grew up in a home where I enjoy my youthful days. I travel, I see how people live in other areas, and this is not what we want. Everybody needs to see the changes now.
Mayor of Sinans Bay, Michael Belnavis, is concerned about the outbreak of violence in Steertown.
Well, it's uncharacteristically so because we've had a relatively state of peace in the Steertown area. Just recently, we've had a spate of criminal activities, gang reprisals, and that has caused several deaths with gang members feuding against each other.
Mr. Belnavis says the violence can affect the tourism industry.
Steertown is a dormitory to Otrius, and it's right on the stretch where all the hotels are. You have Sandals, you have Jewels, you have Rio hotels. So we don't want to have issues along that stretch, and it could have implications on the tourism industry. So we're very concerned about what is happening. St. Anne and Otrius in particular is one of those. It was just awarded the resort town. So we want to ensure that we maintain that status of being the #1 resort town in Jamaica. And this is not a good look for us, and we're disappointed in what is happening and concerned. And we're going to have a zero tolerance on anything that is what is considered to be antisocial behavior.
In the meantime, the schools and health center, which closed on Monday due to the violence in Steertown, was scheduled to reopen Tuesday morning. The affected schools were Steertown Academy, Steertown Primary, and Steertown Early Childhood Institution. Peter Gay Charlton, Frontline News.